So for me, choosing Xexec was fundamental to success. So I see them as a true partner in what we did. From advisory support perspective, I guess without Xexec, it wouldn't have been the success it was. I was reflecting on the impact recognition this morning actually, and I think for me it's part of the human basic need to feel appreciated and valued. For me it's also an absolute key to discretionary effort, and I think like most organizations we have to do more with less, and it's moved from being a luxury to a necessity for me. So when I joined Colt, there were a couple of challenges on recognition. One of them was around the fact that although it was very widely accepted that recognition is important, it was very much focused on the what, not the how. At the same time, our internal portal wasn't very engaging and the framework itself was slightly confusing for the employees. We went through quite a long tender process. It was very important to me that we actually end up with the best trusted provider out there who could be flexible enough to tailor to our needs, but also strong enough to challenge us to do the right thing and bring best practice into the organization. What was very important to us was that we could roll out the framework globally. We had to consider different recognition needs from different populations, and that we could tailor the actual framework and the capability of the portal to our culture. What was different about the Xexec team is that they quite honestly acknowledged when they weren't sure about something. That upfront honesty is what really built the relationship for us. So the platform is extremely engaging. It's got a social media feel, it has feeds that provide visibility for our winners. It is very intuitive to use, and we've never had anybody come to us and say, please help. It has great analytics, so line managers and leaders can run reports for their functions, and also allows us to use it for multiple awards, be it financial or peer-to-peer. So we launched the platform in November last year, and immediately we had fantastic feedback. So the words that people used was engaging, fun, easy to use. We've had over 50% of employees who've accessed it and acknowledged, admired someone, or received recognition. For me, success of this project is twofold. One is around trying to get people focused and recognized for behaviours. And the other element of success, I guess, is us being able to track and get data insights for what sort of behaviours we recognise so that we can start nudging the culture in the right direction. One of the things that was very important for us is to make sure our leaders are role models. And what was interesting to observe, particularly because there's such a lovely, fun, engaging side to the platform, is how quickly the leaders recognise that giving an award is actually more rewarding than receiving one. There have been a couple of learnings for us. It's a bit like buildings work on your house. It always takes longer than you think. The other piece is allow for evolution. You can't launch it all perfectly. Sometimes it takes phase 1 to phase 2, and it's better to start with something than waiting for that perfect product. And the third learning for me really is get the right supplier in.